Mossad is like Israel's secret weapon, always ready to act when danger looms. Known for daring missions, this spy agency has one job: protect Israel from its worst fears. But what happens when those fears include nuclear weapons in the hands of enemies? Israel's tough stance on stopping nukes isn't just a policy, it's a promise to act before it's too late. One bold move was the 1981 strike on Iraq's Osirak reactor, a message to the world that Israel doesn't wait for threats to grow. Let us explore every detail with Politalysis.
June 1981. 8 fighter jets are spotted in the skies over Baghdad, preparing to attack.
It was one of the most important military surprises of all time.
How could Israel strike from such a great distance without detection?
It was something that has not been done before.
Saddam Hussein had a plan, a dangerous one. He wanted Iraq to rule the Middle East, and nuclear weapons were his golden ticket. The centerpiece of this dream, the Osirak reactor, built with a helping hand from France. On paper, it was for science and energy, but the whispers told another story, a secret plot to create weapons of mass destruction. Israel wasn't buying the peaceful claims, and neither were its allies. This reactor wasn't just a building, it was a threat waiting to explode. Israeli leaders saw the danger and couldn't afford to wait. The stakes were sky high. A nuclear-armed Iraq could tip the balance of power forever. Israel's warnings were clear. They wouldn't let this happen. It was a moment of truth, where action had to match the fear. The Osirak reactor was more than a project. It was a warning shot in the shadowy battle for dominance. Iraq's nuclear dream had big names behind it. Scientists like Dr. Wolfgang Kruger, Dr. Jean-Pierre Renault, and Dr. Giuseppe Lombardi joined forces to make it happen. But the real star was Dr. Yahya el-Mossad, an Egyptian genius who led the charge. Then came the night of June 14, 1980. In a Paris hotel room, el-Mossad's life ended mysteriously. The work of Mossad, many believe. Mossad wasn't messing around. These scientists' work put Israel in danger, and Mossad played hardball. In their book, Mossad, The Greatest Missions of the Israeli Security Service, Michael Bar-Zohar and Nassim Mishal lay it out. Israel wasn't about to sit back. El-Mossad's assassination was a warning to anyone helping Iraq build weapons. This wasn't just a death, it was a message, loud and clear. Mossad's plan to stop Iraq's nuclear dream was like a spy movie. First, they had to find the scientists. These were the brains behind Iraq's weapons, and Mossad wasn't about to let them work in peace. Agents watched their every move across Europe, keeping tabs on their meetings, travels, and even dinner plans. Nothing was left to chance. In Paris, Dr. Yahya el-Mossad, Iraq's top nuclear scientist, was found dead in a hotel room. It wasn't a random event, it was a warning. Mossad also blew up parts of a French factory making nuclear parts for Iraq. Every move was sharp, sending a clear message. Israel wasn't waiting for danger to strike first. Mossad had a way of finding cracks in the armor. For Dr. Wolfgang Kruger, it was his private life. Rumors and societal pressures made him vulnerable, and Mossad knew how to use it. Dr. Jean-Pierre Renault, his shady deals and unethical choices put a target on his back. Then there was Dr. Giuseppe Lombardi, whose secret life was his undoing. Mossad played their cards well, turning these weaknesses into weapons. But these moves weren't without a cost. Using people's flaws raised big ethical questions. How far is too far when protecting your country? Mossad walked a thin line, balancing results with morals. Some called it necessary, others called it ruthless. Either way, it worked, and left a trail of whispers and warnings in its wake. Mossad's games weren't played on battlefields. They were fought in mines. To shake Iraq's nuclear plans, Mossad spread whispers and lies. Fake stories and planted rumors made the team question everyone, even their friends. Scientists started looking over their shoulders, wondering who they could trust. It was like setting fire to their confidence, and the flames spread fast. The paranoia didn't just slow things down. It stopped progress in its tracks. Mossad's tricks turned small doubts into huge fears, making the team crumble from the inside. These weren't just clever moves. They were psychological battles, fought with shadows and whispers. The question remains, how far can you push minds before breaking them completely? The world held its breath on June 7, 1981, as Israeli jets roared towards Baghdad. Their mission? Destroy the Osirak nuclear reactor before it gave Iraq the power to build a nuclear bomb. The strike hit its mark, shattering Iraq's nuclear plans and delaying their dream of nuclear weapons by years. Israel called it self-defense. Critics called it an act of war. The fallout was explosive in more ways than one. Nations argued over Israel's bold move. Was it a smart way to keep peace or a dangerous step too far? For Israel, it was simple. They couldn't afford to wait for danger to knock on their door. Mossad's work behind the scenes, spying, planning, and ensuring success, proved their reputation as masters of covert missions. The operation wasn't just about stopping a reactor. It was about sending a message. Israel would not stand by while threats grew. The Osirak strike didn't just stop Iraq's nuclear plans. It showed the world what Mossad could do. Their mix of sharp strategy and fearless action changed the game. Iraq's nuclear dreams were shattered, and Mossad's name became a legend in intelligence circles. But behind every bold move were tough questions about ethics and limits. As Eric Frattini and Michael Bar-Zohar put it, Mossad's story is one of power, risk, and choices that shaped history. Is Mossad the most powerful intelligence agency in the world, or does another shadowy force hold that title? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more.